Every day, billions of people use the internet. They search, they stream, they communicate, they work, they create, and increasingly, they interact with artificial intelligence. The experience feels instant, effortless, almost invisible. But every click travels somewhere. Every search reaches a machine. Every AI response requires computation. And that computation lives inside buildings. Buildings so important that modern civilization could not function without them.
The Industrial Revolution was powered by factories. Factories transformed raw materials into physical products: cars, machines, electronics, consumer goods. Those factories defined economic power. Today, a different type of factory is emerging. Instead of producing physical products, it produces computation. Instead of manufacturing goods, it processes information. And instead of powering industrial economies, it powers digital civilization. The modern factory is called a data center.
For years, data centers quietly powered the internet. Most people never thought about them. Most people never needed to. But artificial intelligence is changing the equation. Every AI model requires computation. Every AI interaction consumes resources. Every advancement increases demand. And demand is growing rapidly, not gradually, but exponentially. The world is developing an enormous appetite for compute, and data centers are becoming the infrastructure feeding that hunger.
Many people imagine the internet as something abstract, something floating in the cloud. But the cloud is physical. It exists inside buildings. Rows of servers process information continuously. Storage systems preserve data. Network equipment moves information across continents. Cooling systems prevent overheating. Power systems maintain constant operation. The infrastructure never sleeps. It cannot, because modern civilization depends on continuous connectivity. The internet appears virtual, yet beneath the surface, it is one of the largest physical infrastructures ever built. Every digital service depends on infrastructure. Streaming platforms, search engines, financial systems, artificial intelligence, cloud applications. Behind every service exists a hidden architecture. Electricity powers computation. Cooling systems regulate temperature. Fiber networks move information. Software coordinates operations. The user sees simplicity. The infrastructure absorbs complexity. And complexity is growing because every technological breakthrough creates additional demand. More users, more data, more intelligence, more computation. The invisible machine continues expanding beneath the modern internet. A new race is emerging, not for oil, not for territory, not for factories, but for computation. Technology companies are investing billions. New facilities are being constructed. Power consumption is increasing. Infrastructure is expanding. Because compute has become a strategic resource. The organizations controlling computation gain leverage. The organizations lacking computation face limitations. The economics are beginning to shift from information to intelligence, and from intelligence to infrastructure. Most people focus on applications, Applications attract attention. Applications generate headlines. But infrastructure creates power. The companies shaping the future are not only building products, they are building foundations, because foundations determine possibility. Every application depends on infrastructure. Every innovation depends on infrastructure. Every AI breakthrough depends on infrastructure. And infrastructure has always been the hidden engine behind technological progress. Factories defined the industrial era. Data centers may define the intelligence era. One produced products, the other produces computation. One powered industrial economies, the other powers digital civilization. The transition is already underway, quietly expanding beneath everyday life. Most people will never visit these buildings, yet they interact with them every day, because every digital experience ultimately leads back to infrastructure. The modern internet depends on a vast network of data centers, cloud infrastructure, fiber networks, power systems, and computational architecture. For viewers interested in exploring the technologies operating beneath the digital world, additional resources can be found in the description below. If you want to explore more about data centers, artificial intelligence, digital infrastructure, and the systems shaping the modern world, subscribe to NEXNET and comment below. What do you think will become the most important infrastructure of the next decade? The internet feels invisible, but invisibility does not mean simplicity. Beneath every search, every stream, every message, and every AI response, a vast infrastructure is operating continuously, quietly, relentlessly, powering the modern world. The future may be shaped by many technologies, but every technology depends on foundations, and foundations have always mattered most. This is NEXNET, inside the modern internet.